Oh, welcome back. Today what I'm going to try and do, I'm going to try and replace these studs for longer ones. I've tried the wheels on, and obviously I've got to take the half shaft out, I think. So I've measured it. I think I can actually get the half shaft out, so we're going to give it a go. I know this should all come loose. Got these off a little while ago when I had to free the brakes. Just put them on now. I think the screwdriver's a bit too big for that. Well, the hub should just fall off near enough because I say last time I did remove the hub. Right, so what we got here then? I think that's screw for the half shaft there, wasn't it? I think I might have to take all these brake shoes off. I'm not really sure. I have to get a torch and have a quick look. Not to play in that. Right, what I'm going to do really is just mark where the springs go. Describe a little line there. I think I can go back one place anyway. Do the same over there. There's only one hole anyway, so any place it can go. Right, these funny little spring things. I wonder where they're held in. Right, having a quick look at this, I'm just going to knock these studs out. The bearing seems absolutely fine, but what I will do, I'll make a note of the number, because obviously if I do decide to change it at a later date, I won't go to any place like Clayton's, I'll go to a bearing suppliers. If you watch the previous videos, you'll know they just knock out. It ain't complicated. There's one. They're the same size. Let's have a quick look at the same size as the ones in the front. No, actually longer. Oh, as you believe they're the front ones I took out the other day, and these the back ones, so they are longer. Right, these are new studs I've got, and that is the ones come out, so they're a bit too long, aren't they? So what I think I'll do is actually machine that little bit down there, so I know for a fact, because I've done it before, that diameter there is bigger than that diameter there, and when I'm going to put a so all I'm going to do is just machine it so it just touches the top of that thread, then I know it's about right. So you can see where I've machined it down is just touch the top of the threads. The reason I have to keep going up and down is I've got plain headstock here, the bearing's gone. So you go down that way and it sort of cuts it, then you wind it back and it cuts it again. So I just have to remember that. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I won't show any more of these, I'll do the other two, and then what we'll do, I'll go and thread them. Right, this is the die nut that I bought. I was going to try and do it with the half shaft in the car, but I couldn't. So I had to take the half shaft out and take the hub assembly away. Really, die nuts are really supposed to be just for cleaning threads up, not for cutting threads. What you should really use, which I should have brought, a bit of hindsight now, is a split die, which is like this. And so basically what you do, you can actually adjust it very slightly. See the little split on there? Use the centre screw, and what that does, it just opens and closes that a little bit, and these two on the outside, they just lock it in. So that's what you should do. You can actually sort of get a nice tight thread or a loose thread or whatever you want. It's adjustable, but with a die nut, it's not. Right, what you've got to remember with these is that when you start cutting the thread, don't keep winding it down, you've got to keep backing it off, because when you back it off like half a turn, it clears the thread out. But if you leave all the swarf that's in there, it just tears the thread up. So whenever you're ever doing this, plenty of oil. It's quite tight there, isn't it? A bit tight there. I've actually got a spanner to fit. I don't know we use adjustable spanners. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. We're just getting down to cutting where it should be now. Right, let's just about start cutting the thread now. So what we do, don't be frightened of the oil. So we'll just do like a half a turn or a bit of a turn. It's just starting to cut now. And just back it off a little bit. You can actually, if I stop talking, you might be able to hear it sort of click, and that's all the swarf coming back out. Did you hear that? Half a turn and clear the thread. See all the swarf down there, look. Die nut should be relatively clear. Don't know working gloves. Let me see, that's all nice and clean. And there's all the swarf that's pushed out. That's quite a nice thread, that. How clean it is. Not perfect, but it's pretty good. Right, so what I'll do now, I'm just going to do the other 3, and I'll show you how I cut them. Well, I've just measured the old stud, which is here, and it's got to be 6mm longer, so I worked it out. It's got to be 46mm from there. I'm going to cut it off right to that shoulder. So if I cut it down there, that should be about right. I'll find my plug. Well, I just remember that's what the amount of times I've cut something off and burnt myself with it. So what I'm going to do now, put it back in the vise, wind it down just a little bit, just like that, and then I'm going to file it, just get rid of the burrs. Got these new files, it's as blunt as anything now. That's it. So it should wind off nicely now. Right, I won't put them in the hubs yet, because that's the hub itself. You see, I'm going to make a new gasket for it. I'll show you, I'll do that in a minute. So I'll just cut the other studs. That's it, all 4 done. Well, I'm just going to clean some of this gasket sealer stuff that's been on here before. I don't know if you've ever seen one of these. This is a flat scraper. Absolutely brilliant though, just for scraping stuff like that off. When it gets blunt, you just run that edge across the grinder and sharpen it back up again. Right, it seems battery went flat. I didn't know the camera was off. All I did really, I laid this on top of off there like that, in place, and I went over it. Already around the corner there. I just made an impression with a hammer, just like that. So that's where my mark is. There. So all I do is knock these 4 holes out. I've got a set of wood punches. We need a piece of wood with an end grain. Don't try doing it the other way around. Bang it down on that. I don't know if you can see that or not, can you? Let's move it a bit. Yeah, it's got to be an end grain. So I find the right size hole. Copy that one. Or is it that one? Normally these wood punches have got like a, in the centre there's a little pin, but I've lost the pin, so I have to do it this way. So I'll just mark these 4 holes out, best I can. If you try to do it on a flat piece of wood, it just doesn't go through, but this goes through the end of the grain. Really. That's it. You can see it or not. There's the 4 holes done. I'll keep that bit of wood because I need it again in a minute. You can actually use our studs to keep that in place. Right, I've got a mark now, got to mark the outside edge, then we'll do the inside. I'll just tighten that up a little bit. The best way to do it is actually with a hammer. So you can see that or not. It's a nice mark all the way around it. So I'll just cut that out. Well, I'll cut the outside down. All I've got to do now is mark. See, they go easy. Just take the cup off because that's going to break. Well, then, but that on there for a minute. This one, I flattened this washer out. Oh no, that goes in there, doesn't it? Got to go in there like that. I don't like a bit of metal on there. Get rid of that. That goes into the bearing. That's it. And the nut. Now I've cleaned the nut up a little tiny bit. There's a good chance I'll be taking it back off again at a later date. So. Well, I can push it on just a little bit now. Doesn't matter if it's not touching at the moment. I'll put some more held on it. Sorry about that, I didn't have the camera pointed at it. The half shaft's gone in there. I'll put that off. You can see all the hell dart that's squeezed out there. I don't know what happened there. I thought the camera was on it. Never mind. Never mind. Right, see if I can make a mess of this. I marked it before, it needs to go from about there. Don't know if you can see them or not, but they're actually perfect. I don't know, it's about a thread shining through. So it's all good. Good stuff. Yeah, there's plenty of room under there now. But I think that bit there needs banging in as well. Just up to there. There is a little mark here. I'll turn it around a little bit. See, I forgot to put a mark there. So really I need to bang that lip up. There's plenty of clearance here now. That'll do. Another successful job.